President Rodrigo Duterte on Wednesday says the Philippines will withdraw from the International Criminal Court effective immediately. Duterte says the Philippines will withdraw its ratification of the Rome Statute, the treaty which created the ICC. But the Rome Statute says a state party's withdrawal from the ICC can only take effect a year after the written notification of the withdrawal is received by the United Nations Secretary General. Duterte disputes this, saying the withdrawal should take effect immediately because the agreement was supposedly fraudulent to begin with. He says the Philippines was made to believe that the principle of complementarity shall be observed, that the principle of due process and the presumption of innocence as mandated by our Constitution and the Rome Statute shall prevail, and that the legal requirement of publication to make the Rome Statute enforceable shall be maintained. Duterte's declaration comes over a month after the ICC started preliminary examinations on the complaint filed against him in connection with a high number of killings under his war on drugs. Last month, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said Duterte welcomed the ICC's examination of the drug war because he is sick and tired of being accused of the commission of crimes against humanity. Duterte again insists the ICC does not have jurisdiction over him. He says Rome Statute was never published in the official gazette and thus was never effective in the Philippines. The official gazette is the official journal of the Republic of the Philippines. Duterte is likely referring to Article 2 of the Civil Code, which states, quote, laws shall take effect after 15 days following the completion of their publication either in the official gazette or in a newspaper of general circulation in the Philippines unless it is otherwise provided. In August 2011, a press release about the concurrence of the Senate on the Rome Statute was published on the official gazette, which only carries Philippine laws and executive issuances. Duterte says that because of the supposed non-publication of the Rome Statute on the official gazette or a Philippine newspaper, an international law cannot supplant, prevail, or diminish a domestic law. He also says the acts he is being accused of committing are not acts under the jurisdiction of the ICC. Duterte also accuses the ICC and the United Nations of being politicized. He cites criticisms made by UN officials like UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Zeid Ra'ad Al Hussein and Special Rapporteur Agnes Calamard as evidence of international bias. Zeid earlier said Duterte should undergo a psychiatric evaluation because of his foul attacks on UN rapporteurs like Calamard, who the Philippine leader threatened to slap if she investigates his drug war. Duterte also calls out the ICC for supposedly prematurely announcing its preliminary examination, which created the impression he will be charged in the International Court. But it was Malacanang which first issued a statement confirming the ICC's preliminary examination on February 8.